And welcome to another video tutorial from tradingtennis.eu. And in this video we're going to be laying the favourite from the start of the match. And on your screen here you can see that Kukichkova is trading 1.49. She's playing Peer at 2.89. And we provide in this particular screenshot here an analysis of the actual game, together with strategies and in-play moves we should be making during the game itself. And the idea here is that we're going to be laying Kulichkova from the start of the game. And this particular screenshot you can see is an email that we send out to our members each day, is also posted on the website for you to view. And these in-play moves are very well kind of laid out. They're very precise and they're very clear. So we move over. We're using an API software called Geek's Toy, and this is just before the start of the game, and we have laid Kulichkova for £100 at 1.46, and we're just waiting for that, hopefully, to get matched. And while that is getting matched, just another sort of brief look at this email that is sent out. This is a very good example of what members to the tradingtennis.eu service will receive, and there's what, sort of 5 or 6 games there, all containing both an analysis of the actual players, the time of the start of the match, and an in-depth analysis of the in-play moves that we're going to be making. Obviously these cover both the ATP and the WTA tournaments throughout the year. And the great thing about trading tennis, of course, is that you can virtually find a match for the whole 365 days a year. There you can see an indication of where the match is being played. Istanbul, in this particular trade we're going to be looking at. As I say, these trades are sent out at least sort of 4 or 5 times a week to our members. So back to the match in hand. Shahir Peer against Elizaveta Kulichkova, and our £100 lay has been matched at 1.46. So what we're hoping for really is that the underdog Peer will take a sort of an early grip on the game, perhaps even break serve. And what we'll be doing throughout this game, or throughout this video, is sort of constantly referring to the in-play strategies that we need to apply for this particular match. And we can see here that if the favourite Kulichkova actually breaks serve, then we will lay her again. So that's what we've done. The favourite has in fact sort of broken serve. So we're laying for another £100. I'm going to get matched here at 1.25. Remember that she started off pre-match trading is around about sort of 1.46. So we've gone in again, and our liability now has increased to £71, as you can see, and we have £200 green on the underdog Shahir Peer. So we're really hoping that Peer will sort of get back into the game at some point. And there's confirmation of the 2 lays for £100 we've done at 1.46, and after the break of serve we laid again at 1.25. It's not exactly going our way. Kulichkova has gone into a 3-0 lead. She's held her own serve twice, and she's broken Peer's serve once, and she's done it again. So she's gone into a 4-0 lead. Now, this is precisely what we sort of didn't want to happen, but we have a cunning plan that we're going to employ, which we can show in a minute, that if the favourite sort of races into a very easy first set and she wins that, which she looks like she's going to be doing sort of on cruise control, she's now 5-0 up, then we're going to lay Kulichkova again for the start of the second set. And obviously the odds that we'll be able to get now on Kulichkova having almost virtually won the first set will be around about 1.12, and we've put in a lay here. Excuse me, before we start that, what we're going to do, we're going to hedge the red first of all. So we've actually hedged out for red there at the end of the first set, and so we have a liability now of £41. It was £71, remember, during the game. And so this is where, in fact, we're going to be putting our second big lay-in at the start of the second set, and we can lay at odds of 1.12 for £250. We should be getting matched on this quite soon. There we go. So therefore our liability, as you can see, has increased back up to sort of £71, 96p, and we've got £208 green on Peer. So really we want Peer to put her best Nike trainers on and get cracking in the second set. And there you can see round about 1.48, 1.47. We're looking at a possible sort of £18-20 sort of hedge green. So that's the kind of odds we're looking at, provided Peer, as I said, can actually get back into the game. Obviously, for the purposes of this video, I've sort of edited and speeded up some of the actual action. But on the right of the screen, on the actual sort of Betfair part of the screen, we can see Peer held her, actually broke serve, in fact, at the beginning of the second set, which is good news. She held her serve, excuse me. She held her serve, and so she got 1-0 up in the first set, which is going in the right direction anyway. So now we really need her to break Kulichkova's serve to give ourselves a chance to get back towards that sort of 1.45, 1.46 figure there, so we can actually sort of make a profit on this game. As it still stands, of course, it's still £71.96 as our liability. But Peer, in fact, is reading the script. And looking like she can sort of possibly break the serve of Kulichkova in the second, and you can see there at £7.34 that's the possible hedge red figure we could take if we wanted to, which is obviously a lot better than the £71. Now at this particular point, what I'm looking to do is now to back Kulichkova and reduce some of the red on her by backing a sixth of the stake that we've got. So 1/6 of 208 is about 32 quid. So I'm looking to back Kulichkova for £32. Let's just wait and see if Peer can actually break her serve, and she has, which is sort of great news. So we should be able to sort of get in here around about sort of 1.33, 1.34 perhaps, and use our 1/6 of our stakes, that is £32, to back the favourite say round about, let's put it in at 1.35. There we go. So 32 quid. So that's kind of obviously reducing the red, and we'll continue to do that as long as Peer sort of keeps a nose in front. So we're waiting for that to get matched. Now Peer, as we've seen, sort of actually broke serve. So she's now serving in the third game of the second set. But it hasn't started well, and looks like she's going to be broken back, which she was, which wasn't good news for us. And then we can see the odds plummet back down again in Kulichkova's favour, sort of round about sort of 1.20. However, Peer yet again came back and broke again for the second time in the set, the favourite serve. So that should mean that our sort of £32 back bet that we put in, that should be getting close to getting matched now. We're pretty much first in the queue at that particular odds of 1.35, and there it goes. So we reduced the red there on Kulichkova from £71.96 down to £60.76, and we'll kind of chip away at that sort of throughout the game, provided Peer sort of keeps holding a serve at least. And you can see there, it's on the top right of that Geeks Toy API screen, £6.90, £8.10. I mean, that's a potential profit we could take if we exited the trade now. Now, what I did, I pressed the wrong button. And what I did, I hedged out for a £9.27 green across both. And I meant to actually type in another £32 back. But what happened was that I clicked the wrong side of the button, which basically was sort of a hedge button. Sort of £194 went through there. And so I kind of missed the opportunity to let the trade run. And as you can see, Peer really did come back into the game as forecast by our pre-match analysis, and it looks like she's going to sort of carry on to win the second set, and the odds now up to 1.8. Now, if I'd waited and pressed the right button, of course, I would have got my sort of £20-25 hedge profit sort of very easily, and at 1.8 that would have been sort of something near at about £45. But even traders like myself who do this full time can make a mistake and press the wrong button. However, you know, that's an example of what we can do when we lay a heavy favourite at the beginning of the game, and as the analysis suggests, we wanted to hedge out if there remained 1-1 in sets. Okay, thanks for watching.